lay down. Hi.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
How is everyone? I have Regina and Uni with me.
Hi, Terry.
Hello, everybody.
Terry.
Hello.
So,
Unidust and Unidust.
yeah, Uni does.
Unidust.
Yeah. We just had Regina last week. Yeah.
Yes.
How
Back
about
for
that?
repeat. Repeat.
Right.
Repeat.
Different day.
That's okay. She's going to be on later on this month, too.
Yep.
Yep. On a Friday. Ooh, on a Friday. I've
On-
not done a Friday night sale. I'll be a little
yeah.
late, but I'll be here.
Friday nights is fun.
They are fun.
You have a good time.
I'm sharing this out.
But
Facebook.
then we usually have a good time. We're just goofy, or at least I am. I'm the goofy one.
No, you just think you are.
Should have already done this, but I'm just not doing it. Just sharing this out. There we go. Choo.
The kids see Karen's like, I love Angela. She doesn't love any. Wait a minute. I protest.
Fine.
I
See how y'all
protest.
are?
You
I
must
packed up
love
that
everyone.
Thing today.
I feel slighted, Karen.
Nah.
I might have something orange. Might like.
Yes, I know. Angela's your hero. Plus, she got a delivery from Angela's hubby today. She got a nice big old box.
She
And
did.
Angela sent a big old box back. See, I'm in the know. I know about this stuff.
In the know, in the know.
I see. Hubby's
Don't have
quick.
mine
The orange
yet.
stuff. Start eyeballing. Where's all my orange?
Let me get to.
Ginger.
I got one. I do have one orange thing tonight.
Yeah.
I've got a couple kind of sort of orange.
Share this all out on Facebook. My two channel. Hopefully, bring somebody in. Who knows? Some new people.
I don't even remember what I was going to YouTube on my phone. Oh, dude. Okay, I got it. No, I was going. I don't remember. I don't remember, but I'm getting ready to do Karen's favorite thing. Hi, guys.
I turned the gesturing off on mine, but it doesn't always work. So
You know she's actually voguing. She is.
Hi, Gina.
Hi, Gina. Hi, Jessica.
hi, Jessica.
Thank
Gina,
you.
I forgot to put your in the box. It's in this one. Yeah.
Bad.
I know. I've got it in your little cubby over there. Jessica.
Ah, we find ginger chickens. We're going to send ginger chickens to Karen. Hi, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
I think
Are you still up, Johnny? What the heck? You still up?
I know. He hasn't got to bed yet. He's running late.
I know, yeah.
We need to have Johnny on a Friday night. That's
We
what
should.
we do.
We need to do. Yep. Come
Yeah, you
on.
could do that on Friday night.
Thank you, Gina. I
Pull
appreciate
you in. Trap you.
I got Johnny coming up in a couple of weeks on my channel.
Nice.
Yeah.
On a
Ah,
Sunday?
Robert just got home.
On a Sunday evening, yep. He'll be with Carol and me on the 19th.
Mm.
It's gonna take a great big old mess that day.
Bedtime.
Yeah, he's gonna take a nap that day. Don't
Oh, yeah.
worry.
Ooh,
Make
you can
a
make
roast
roast
beef.
beef.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah.
There you go, hubby. You better step it up. All you made me was fish and fries tonight.
Robert gets roast beef.
Hi, Holland.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal. Hello, hello.
Or wait, did I just say hi, Holland, to somebody who's not Holland?
No, her name is Holland. Her name is also Crystal.
Okay, I just got confused there. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Don't confuse the unicorn. Don't do that. Just
Sometimes it's not hard.
oh, look at him all bragging. I even made homemade gravy from scratch. Hubby, you better step it up.
Dang, I get chicken nuggets and hot dogs. Oh, and the occasional frozen pizza.
I just like my husband. I'm like, you better fend for yourself. I'm working. Fend for yourself. I'm not there, so I'm here. All I got is a
Right.
microwave and a mini fridge. So
We
Yeah.
switched gears because I was always the one that cooked, and now he's the one that's cooking for me. And it's like, yeah, he retired and I retired from cooking. But he makes good
pretty much
stuff.
retired
I taught him well.
I've retired from cooking for the most part.
yeah, not
I
the
still
cooking so much as the cleanup. Freaking cleanup.
Big meals, I
I'm
don't.
Rosie.
Mm-mm. I don't do big meals anymore. It's not worth it. I
Is it-
don't eat medium meals anymore.
Is it one of those stories, Karen, that makes you never want to eat gravy again? Because I don't want to hear it if it is, because I could drink
Yeah.
gravy. I love gravy.
Johnny, it wasn't until last summer that I started eating frozen food because I got tired of cooking and
Mhm.
working all day and YouTubing at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frozen food used to be like a one-off during the week for us because I was everything was fresh made.
Everything from scratch. Everything.
I used to. Yeah, I used to, but now no.
I comb every week. I would spend a whole day combing the recipe books and getting my recipes and getting my menu and then going to the grocery store every night and make huge meals. And we never had the same meal twice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah, I used to do the menu the whole week. You know, go do shopping. And then you have everything planned out. Of course, you could swap them out in the night, and just in case, you know, it's like, nah, we didn't feel like that. You know,
Right.
but now I'm like, no, you're fending for yourself. I'll fix me a little something.
yeah.
Because my husband cooks, he wants me to eat like he eats. And I'm like, that's enough for 5 meals for me. I can't eat that much.
Right.
You know, after I can't eat that
Say,
much.
what do you want? 6 chicken nuggets. You can't survive off 6 chicken nuggets.
Sure
Watch.
can. Yep, watch I do. 6 sometimes is too much. So sometimes it's 4.
Sometimes the dogs each get one.
Mhm.
It's okay.
Yep. It's just funny.
A ham
It's
dinner.
so lumpy, you know, it was just kind of it's a lump. I've made that a few times. Very lumpy gravy.
Everybody doing fun stuff for Easter.
No, I'm working.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna be on Becky.
Oh, that's
I'm on-
well,
Oh, yeah.
you go do fun stuff then. Well,
Yeah.
then that means I'll be there watching and probably buying. Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather. I will be working, but then I don't have a show that night. That's my one Sunday. I'll probably head on home if I don't come around here and try to pack some stuff. You know.
But I'm
Head
going
on
to be on
home.
with Vicky the very next day, so
Yeah,
That's
watch
right.
just watch somebody in the background, you know, lurking. Yeah, I do a lot of YouTube. Just lurking.
Yeah. Oh, because like right now my thing is, and it's dumb because half the time they're not even showing anything, but watching the NASA feed for the astronauts that just blasted off that are going to slingshot around the moon. I'm like, we watched the liftoff yesterday. I was all excited because I was probably itty bitty when they first went, so I never saw all of that. So it's like now it's like, ooh, it's kind of interesting to me. I'm old, okay. Shh, don't tell nobody. What amuses me, the simple things amuse me now. Hi, brother Matt.
That's not something I've ever been
I
interested
found out
in.
it's about history and pictures, but it's from the 1800s, 1900s, about hidden messages and stuff. And they're bringing out their stories. And I've been watching those. They're just really fascinating.
I like watching a lot of the genealogy stuff too, or about like if you do ancestry, the the DNA test or whatever, and they can actually kind of tell you almost where you're related way far back. And then there's another one that you upload your DNA to, and they actually take you way far back. They hunter gatherer, this, that, and the other thing. It's like, my God.
23andMe or something?
No. I'd have to look it up. It's Jen something or
I did
other.
the ancestry one.
You do, Mom? You remember the moon landing?
Jed match. That's what that one is. Because they'll break it down, and boy, you know how much of a match you are to every single person. Yeah, it's crazy.
Have you guys done your genealogy?
With
your DNA stuff?
What now?
I said, have either one of you done your DNA stuff? Sent it off?
I
did. I was wanting to see if there might be a mystery brother or sister.
That was my reasoning behind it too.
My dad was a wanderer, so but nothing yet. It's just second and third cousin, twice removed, whatever. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, no problem.
Well, I've actually discovered a few cousins that I didn't know about, but I haven't discovered a brother or sister. And I thought that was what I would find out, is that there might be another sibling floating around out there, but so far, no.
Yeah, that's why I've been so far, no, unless they're not on Ancestry, which is fine.
Hi, Geneva. I'm only on Ancestry. I don't pay for it, but I do it just, I had my tree, but then I switched over to, it's family-something.org. It's via the church up in Utah, the Mormon church. That very detailed for free. I've traced my genealogy way back on there. Really cool. And then Jed match was just another way to see if I was a total match to somebody that was out here in Arkansas, and it found out we were a match. They are my cousins, so pretty cool. Just don't give nobody your address, that way don't show up.
Family tree.
I haven't been contacted by anybody, but okay.
There might be a one or two that I don't want to know about.
Right.
Well, I know my mom said my dad did carry a picture of a little boy before, the first few years they were married, just a little picture. But she said, I don't know if he was or not. My dad's passed away, so I have no idea, if it was his or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll match will come up. Who knows? If it's okay, if it is,
Who knows?
Right.
But
most of it, because my husband found out he has a sister that he did not know about. So yeah, so we wanted to, I'm like, do you want to find out if it she was a match. So
what year was it that they originally went to the moon? Do you guys remember? I know it was 60s.
Hmm, 63? 62?
69. So I was only 2 then.
Oh, I was a year old.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, I had no clue about it.
Right.
I mean, of
See.
course, as a growing up school and whatnot, you read about it, you learn about it, and stuff like that. But no clue about it otherwise. I mean, I know about more recent, not lunar, but the spaceship and the one that exploded, of course, and all that other stuff. I've actually been to Kennedy Space Center. It's really cool. So it was kind of cool last night to watch them showing all this stuff. And I'm like, I know where that is. I've been right past that. Ooh,
Right.
I'm a nerd though, so weird things make me happy.
I get it. That's fun. That's fun stuff if you're interested in it.
I was born 74.
You're a youngin'.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay.
Heather's a youngin' too.
She
Yeah.
is.
Thing is, though, you get up to this age and you're like, wait a minute, I don't feel old. Well, your
Right.
body feels older, but mentally you're like, wait a minute, I'm not this old.
Karen, Heather's older than Matt.
Oh gosh,
Yep.
Jessica's even more of a baby.
No.
Say,
To 82.
says I feel 22.
There you go. That's what matters.
Sometimes my body feels like I'm 80. My mind says I'm, 32.
Uh-huh.
My humor is 12.
Yeah, that's yep. I'm in my
Yeah, like-
second childhood.
Telling.
I hate to tell you, but Matt's the rebellious one, and you're going to get saluted that you're number one.
Yeah, you are. You probably already have been. Zoe, go lay down, please. Go lay down, sissy. No. Go.
Oh, let me ask you, Geneva, is 7 your shoe size? Because then it falls into that age-old joke is at your age, not your shoe size.
Right.
They did get along quite well, Karen. So, well, guys, I guess we should get started.
I guess maybe. Yeah.
Yes, that's her shoe size. I ship from Oklahoma. Regina, she ships from Missouri. And down below her, Stephanie, she ships from Arkansas. We all invoice with PayPal. We ship with Pirate Ship. I am in the process of invoicing just as fast as my fingers will go.
Me too.
So if you need to be invoiced very quickly, please email me and I will do you next. Other than that, everybody should be done within the next few days. I'm getting there. So, oh, nice. Is it beautiful up there? My
Is it
friend
still
says
cold?
Maine is beautiful. Oh.
So far north for me.
Just
Their winds last too long.
Excuse me. I have a frog in my throat. No, tell me
Geneva.
That's funny.
Now we're all going to throw extra toys into Geneva's box.
Right?
I better find something.
I like toys too. So,
Hey, I still play with the unicorns and stuff, so.
well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Regina up and she's going to kick us off and get started, tell you about her channel and show us her first 3 items. So here we go.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. So good to see you all here. My name is Regina. My channel is Red Arrow Resell. So I do shows on my channel the second, third, fourth Sundays each month. And if there's a fifth, there's a fifth. The second and the third Sundays, Carol's Creative Corner is my co-host. And then sometimes we do have an occasional guest on us there. And then the fourth and or fifth Sundays, I'm either solo or have some guests on her. And these two ladies will be joining me next month. So
Yeah.
come and join us. And then that I do sell on several other channels. So, so my first item is a starting bid of $8. Copy paste. There we go. I put it in. You put it in.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, well, I'll just put it in.
You
I
can
got
start
it.
it.
There we go. It's just cute. It's new. It's new. It's a Gans light switch in silver tone switch cover.
Oh,
Oh, that is cute.
It is cute. So it's got a little birdhouse, a little watering can, and different little flowers. Like I said, it is new in the box. There's the back side if you wanted to know that. So, like I said, it's never, as far as I can tell, been taken out. So I do believe it's resin. Yeah. Like I said, it's just cute. If you're interested, it's just a starting bid of $8. So I looked it up, and there was a few selling, a little bit higher than that. So I thought, if anybody's interested in a deal, if you're looking to change out a light switch cover somewhere, maybe your bathroom, your kitchen,
That's really cute.
bedroom, nothing like
It's still for sale.
you got a special one for sale.
I do.
oh, I see Gina at 8.
I just found it. In a box the other day. I've been going through stuff, and I'm like, I'll bring this. See if anybody's interested in that.
Especially the light switch going out to the garden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your garden.
We've got Gina in at 8, so anybody else would need to come in at 9 or higher. And we will go ahead and start counting this down. Going once, going twice, looking for 9 or higher. Fair warning. And sold the switch cover.
Thank you.
For $8. Congratulations. Awesome.
Just writing this down.
And I can put it in the store.
Right. And next item. This is just cute. Yeah. Just drop it. Yeah. We just never know what people are going to think. All right, so this is just what they call an Aladdin lamp. It's a brass incense burner or container, whatever you want to use it for. It's just cute. Not very big. Yeah. But so it's just got some painting on there. And some of them are saying like that's the Zodiac. Yeah, this one is not. It does say made in Israel on the bottom. And it's never been used as an incense burner. You can see that it's no burning in there. There's a little dent right there, but the lid fits on there really nice and tight. And it's just cute. And it's just a starting bid of 10.
That's beautiful.
It is. So if you need a measurement, it is just like 3 inches wide and about 2 1/4, almost 3 inches tall. So, I used to, really embarrass my kids too. But my girls, they got used to it, and now they're like, they do the same thing to their kids. So,
Yeah.
So that's what it's just little.
That's
Like I said, if you look at, some of the others, they're going for similar. I couldn't find one exactly like this, but it looks like a rub it, and you might get a genie out of it. Like I said, it's really clear on the inside. Yeah, I was hoping. No, not for me. That's okay. I've done that too. Whatever. Might as well just have fun. So it is brass. It's really cute. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We can pass on that. No problem.
All right.
And all right, and then my next one, you're talking about chickens, but I got a rooster. He's just cute. So this is a Russ, the Blue Country rooster figurine. They are hand painted. So they got angels on both sides. He's resin, except for his feet and the metal. There's a sticker on the bottom. Yeah, Russ, hand painted. So there'll be variations in it. And then there's the other side, same thing, the two angels, the heart. Just cute little chicken.
Chicken angels.
Right, chicken angels, yeah. So it's just cute little country little decor. You like chickens. He's got some weight to him, so I'm thinking this is probably like a resin composite, maybe with some wood in there, but he got some weight to him. But he's 7.5 inches tall and 5.5 inches wide. He's by Russ. So he's got a little heart on there. And on each side. So my oldest is 36 this year. 36 and 30. Yeah. My oldest grandchild is 18. Down to 7. Yeah.
Wow.
Like his little legs are metal.
Cute.
It's just cute if you got a little country to you win. Winner, chicken dinner. Chicken dinner. But there's no interest on that.
All right. Well,
no greats yet. No greats yet. I told my oldest, I'm like, if you have one now, you're grounded for the next 18 years. So you might want to think about it. That's what it is. You're grounded till they're 18. So.
That's right.
She's like,
Okay.
oh, Nana, no. I'm like, yeah, so think about it. Okay, that's my 3.
Yeah,
Thank
you go.
You do. Hello, everyone. I'm Magic Stephanie, or you can call me Uni. I ship from Arkansas. I use PayPal and Pirate Ship, and I will be doing my invoicing this Sunday, the 5th. So if you need anything, just please email me. Communication is key. Communicate with me. Let's see. My next shows, I am on Friday. Sister Sale, Angela, and we will have Southern Siren Vintage Gina on with us, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then we will be on with Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the brooch hat, and Becky's Vintage and more. Boom, I got it.
Look at that.
Yeah, we'll be on with them on Saturday at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. Then I'm off on Sunday, and I'll be back on Monday. I'll be with Becky's Vintage and more on her show on Monday. I'm not sure if Randy's going to be there or somebody else is. I'm not sure. Don't know. Let's see. Anything else? Can't think of anything else. Okay, we'll start. I have another beautiful. This one is a Ron Ray Bluebird instead of a Leo Ward. It's a starting bid of 15. It is signed, guys. It's a beautiful piece. Oh, there we go. We're working against each other again. Let me see if I can find where it says it in there. It's hard to see it because there's a circle showing right under it, but it is signed right there. It does say Ron Ray, and it does say 1998. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites with this beautiful Bluebird. It is one of the kind of larger sized ones. They do come smaller than this. His beak's intact. He's all intact. His tail is intact. He does glow faintly green. Where's my little doodad?
That's a good price because that's how much they were at the flea market this weekend.
Yeah, people. Hi, Robin.
Hi, Robin.
Yeah, these have been going up in price out here. I'll find them and they want $35, $40 a pop for them. And I'm just kind of like, I'm used to getting them at this better price. So I can't remember which studio Ron Ray was out of. I don't have that in my head. Come on, show it to them. It is really hard to show the signatures on these sometimes, but I like collecting them. And what I do now, I collect these. When I find one, if it's older than what I already have, I keep it and I get one of my newer ones out of the collection and I sell it.
Lois is at 15. Very nice.
It is. It's a beautiful one. Oh, let me measure it real quick. Again, I'm looking all over my stuff and they're sitting in the same place they always sit.
Always sitting in front of me.
Okay.
Your shirt is very pretty tonight.
Thank you. 4 inches in length and 2 3/4 inches tall. Yeah, this is the one. It's got little sparkly things on it, and now I keep finding them underneath my fingernails.
Oh,
I'm like, really? You're coming off that easy?
hi, Tori.
It's a nice feeling shirt, but the tag is one of those annoying makes you itch tags. Oh, hi, Doreen. All right.
Doreen.
If there is no other interest, then we will call that down to Lois.
All right. Going once. We would need, 15. We would need to see 16 or higher. I got lost all of a sudden. There's already going twice in there, Angela. Fair warning.
Chirp, chirp,
Oh,
chirp.
sold the bluebird to Lois for $15. Congratulations, Lois.
People would laugh at me, but I wrote down the wrong name for a second. I fixed it. Thank you, Lois. All right, we'll put you over here. Let's see, what do I have next? What else is next? I have another glowy. This one is an Ellie Smith. Bing, bing, all these pages start popping up. Slow down, Uni. All right, I have an Ellie Smith.
You've been going through that you have all those pop-ups.
I got excited. This is going to be a buy it now of $12. It's
Hi, Maria.
Hi, Maria. It's a glowy, so it is the moon and stars, guys. It is the sugar bowl. It's gorgeous. It glows like mad. You can see it has all the cadmium in it. It's got cadmium in the glass. And then what I'll point out is like when you see something like this and it really, really glows extremely, like right there, it almost looks like right there it's painted on. What happens is they use a mold release for these. The mold release contains cadmium. I believe it's cadmium. And so it'll pick up more of the cadmium out here. The true cadmium, when you say something glows cadmium, is here in the glass. When cadmium is inside of the glass, that's what makes this yellow and glow yellow. The mold release is what makes the outside of this glow yellow. There's nothing wrong with that.
Terrible.
Nothing wrong with that. I just wanted to point it out. But it is gorgeous. I wish I had the sugar to match it. But being that I'm a glowy freak.
You could put one of the tiny metal flower frogs in there and make a really cute little bouquet in it.
Yep. 3 inches tall. And from handle to handle, it is just over 5 inches. I thought there was a lot of things you could do with this. Put fairy lights in it. Put, a votive in it. It would be beautiful because it is that beautiful moon and stars pattern. Very collectible pattern. This is in fantastic shape. No chips, cracks, flea bites, anything.
Beautiful.
Gina says, give me it. It's mine. Gotcha, Gina.
What?
You had me at glowy. All right. Which way am I going? I'm going this way.
Congratulations.
Now, color me unknowledgeable about these. I did look up a little bit about these. So I'm going to say that they're in the style. They're Kokeshi style dolls. And it is a pair. And it's going to be a buy it now 22. Now, I don't know much about these. I don't know who made these. They've just got this wooden bottom. They are hand painted. And it's just beautiful. I saw them yesterday when hubby and I were out and about, and I said, these remind me of something. I'm not 100% sure of what they are. And then I did some research, and they said what came up was Kokeshi style, not actual Kokeshi. I don't know. It could be, don't know. But this is what they call a wedding pair. This is the male and this is the female.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie. And if I remember correctly, they said this is a Japanese wedding pair.
Korean.
No, the other ones are Korean.
Oh.
But then I don't know because of the writing on there on the front. I have no idea. They're in fabulous condition. There are no issues with this, although he has a little bit of green right here above his nose. And that could be from there. But like I said, don't know who made them. They are lightweight.
He was rubbing on her shirt.
Yeah, probably. Has the little thing back there. She has her little ribbon and tie back there. Very cute faces.
They are very cute.
They are.
Well done. Let's see. They are 8.5 inches tall. And they're only about 2 inches wide. So I thought they were wonderful. And later on, I'm going to show you a larger pair that I got. I was going to separate them and sell them for like $10 or $11 a piece, but I thought they need to stay together because they are a pair.
Yeah.
So that's why they're priced at 22, because it would reflect the price for each one. All right, seeing no interest though, we will pass on those. And that was my 3.
Okay. All right. Hi, guys. I have, let's see. Gotta click. This is a new month. I gotta click on a new sheet. I have a choice to kick it off. And it is the Little Golden Books. They are going to be $4 each, or you can buy all 3 for $10. So I have first Baby Animals, and this is 84. 1984 was the last copyright. So 1984 for Baby Animals. We have the story of Easter. Sorry, they're a little late. And this is 2018. So 2018, the story of Easter. And then this one is 1979, I believe. 1999. And it's the monster at the end of this book.
I remember.
Starring little furry old Grover. How about that? And so they are $4 each. or 10 for all three. If we have any interest. Grover, animals, Easter.
Good deal. All in excellent condition.
All right. Seeing no interest, we're going to pass on the golden books.
Okay.
And my next item, I have copyright 2002, a leather-bound copy, of Purpose-Driven Life. It is. It was dedicated to Lindale. Merry Christmas 2005. Hope you enjoy reading this book as much as we have. Well, I hope he wrote it. He read it. I hope he read it. But if he did, I'm assuming he didn't because it's like in brand new condition. Yeah, it doesn't look like the bookmark's ever been moved. Well, I just hope he chose not to enjoy the book. It is copyright 2002. We are. All right. I don't know if anybody's ever read it. All right, Bonnie. The Purpose-Driven Life, like I said, leather bound, brand new condition. And it is how many pages? 334. 334. Yeah, I thought it was beautiful. The leather binding I thought was beautiful. Okay. Seeing no interest, we'll move that to the side. And my final item this round, I know I didn't bring no glass.
Right.
This round, I have a set of stress balls. They are the Lotus Pond Healthy Ball. Now, the box is in not great condition. I did glue it back together. But these are beautiful. Here they are in their box. There they are. They are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't think. Yeah. You can hear me making noise. Wow.
Jingly balls.
Jingly balls. Those are sold to Leslie. Thank you so much, Leslie. I thought they were cool. Did you see Leslie first? I want to make sure I saw Leslie first.
I see Leslie first.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry, Crystal. Sorry. Buy it now. So sold to Leslie. Thank you, ma'am. They're coming to you. And I will bring Regina back over. Here we go.
All righty. So I got a few, just some different things I haven't brought before. So if anybody's interested. All right. This is a vintage Taylor Storm Guide desktop weather station. So you have to adjust, for your sea level altitude, which you do with the little screw on the back. You just got to get your altitude to adjust that. Then, it's going to tell you your temperature, whether your barometric pressure is rising or falling, so you can kind of tell, what kind of storms might be coming, and your humidity. So, right now this is where I'm at. So, but I don't think the where the barometric is set right, but that's, I'm like, whatever. But if you're interested in that, it's in great condition. It's in genuine mahogany.
Oh,
right
wow.
there. So if you're interested in keeping what kind of weather you got going on in your area, so it'll tell you, if you're warm or squalls, high winds, so you can kind of adjust the little thing here with what's going on if you need to adjust that. Because this would be your altitude is the total around part, and then it, like as that needle moves, the orange needles move by the, you don't adjust those. So right now, yeah, the weather's kind of been unsettled today. We got more storms moving in tonight. So
Cool.
it's comfortably 75 degrees in here.
Very mid-century modern.
Very
Yep.
it's great condition. The 50 is just my inventory number. Then mahogany, and it just tells you right there that you adjust your altitude. Adjust. It is a Taylor International Companies from Rochester, New York. So, anybody's interested? I just find these kind of cool. And it's just a starting bid of 14.
Ruh-roh. I think Johnny inspired hubby to step it up. He's in there either making cookies or cake or something.
Very cool, Brad.
Yeah, so this is a desktop version. You've seen the big, tall, long ones you hang on the wall, but it's your desktop version. It's in great condition for its age. Same 1960s, 1970s. If you have no interest, that's okay. Pass on that one, no problemo.
Awesome for the den.
Or a man cave or something like that. So, and then my next one, let me get this out of there. All right, this is a Hager. Mid-century modern Hager pottery square planter. Just a starting bid of 16, so it still has its Hager sticker on there. And of course, it's marked on the bottom, Hager USA. That's just my inventory number. And then it does have the little.
Are you feeling targeted like I am?
I don't think it's ever been used as a planter. Like I said, just a little dust down in there. But it's never had dirt. Dirt in it. But you could just put a fake one in there if you like it. No chips, no cracks, and then
looks like it has a little like a pink tint or highlight to it.
Yeah, it's kind of a tannish, but it's got speckles in it. So it's 6.5 inches square on the top, and then 5 inches tall. So, like I said, it's kind of got some red tint or it's a tannish.
Yeah, I see beige, orange, pink, red, brown.
But
I see it all in there.
so it would go in a wide variety of decor.
Mm-hmm.
It does have these have the like where the mold they come off the mold. So those are not got any glaze on them right there. Those 3 little marks on the bottom. Just where it was. Maybe it might have had the little green felt thingies on there, but didn't come on it when I found it on my shelf. So, but if there's no interest, that's okay. So it's just starting bid of 16. It's in great condition for its age.
It is. It's very pretty. Reminds me of Orange Herbert.
I got 60s, 70s, 50s. That is mid-century modern.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll pass on that one, no problem. You can always email me if you're interested. And then the last item, I'll bring my orange. I'll bring the orange. I hadn't brought this for a while, but I'll bring it in. It's a hand blown art glass orange swirl picture.
Nice.
That's
So it's just a starting bit of 12. So I don't know who made it. I couldn't find anything on it. There's no marks on the bottom. Just got a very smooth ponto mark right there. There's no maker's marks or nothing. So it's just a little picture. And it is total overall width 4 inches by 4 inches. So 4 inches across here, 4 inches tall. It's got an orange swirl. Kept coming up crackle glass. And I'm like, no, not crackle. It's just got an orange swirl.
Yeah, it's just like their
in it.
default. When you take a picture of one of those pictures, they come up with crackle.
The 2 is just my inventory number where I had it. And well, the swirl gives a little bit of a purplish look, glow, but not a real glow. So there's a slight green glow in the handle.
Mhm.
That's about it. So
I'd venture to say Ozark or Sooner glass.
could be. I don't know. I couldn't confirm any of that. It's just cute. I found it in when I bought out, a dealer that was here at the antique mall. They wanted to move out, health issues, all that stuff. They just wanted to sell all their stuff. So we ended up with like 30 boxes of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of boxes. Yeah. So we went through it, and some of it I just threw on shelves. We left it in the box and slowly working my way through it, whether to put it back upstairs or whatever I want to do. Some of it I've gotten is like, chuck it because it wasn't worth chipped or broken or something, kind of like that mushroom canister over there. I'm like, but that one's too cool.
Yeah, this would go beautifully still on your windowsill with the crackle glass because it's a beautiful.
Right. Yeah, it would be. It would be. So, but if there's no interest, that's okay.
All right.
That was my 3. Thank y'all very much for looking.
Here we go to Stephanie.
Okie dokie. Well, I have yet, and of course I misspelled Fenton.
Feeton.
Feet.
It's a feeton.
Well, it can be whatever you want to call it. No sticker or mark, guys. You know what it's going to do.
Oh, yeah. It's going to glow like crazy.
Mm-hmm. It is beautiful. It's all intact. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. His ears are in great condition. Now, this one is kind of weird because, well, hold on a second. We will drop his price to $20. He's missing an ear.
Okay.
We'll do him as a buy it now of $20. I did not notice it. I'm all no chips, cracks, or flea bites, and then I just realized he's missing an ear. You can't really tell it immediately, and it doesn't even really feel like it until you look dead on at him and you go, well, wait a minute. Thank you, sister, for typing that.
You're welcome.
He's got his feet crossed. Everything else is immaculate other than the fact that he's missing an ear that I didn't notice. But yes, it does glow beautifully. Some of that, again, is mold release. Other parts of it is the cadmium in there.
I have that same one on the shelf.
Mm-hmm. I have another one of these as well.
It has a boober too.
Yeah, these are another thing that just like hens on nests, just kind of like the moon and star stuff, you end up, or the bluebirds, you end up finding them priced up insanely.
Yep.
And a lot of the other vendors and stuff that we know out here, and even owners of the shops, have been saying there's been a big, huge influx of the repop hen on nests, and they are still going at insane prices. Hey, flaws need love too. Misfit Island of Toys.
Right.
I would live there because it would be more fun because perfection is boring. All right, but see no interest, we'll pass on the cat head shoe. I need to mark down that I dropped it to about just in case. My next ones are beautiful. I cannot confirm that they're Murano, but they come up everywhere I looked on them, and the bases do fall into Murano I have seen. But to be safe and to not mislead anybody, I am going to put Murano style. This is going to be a choice because I do have 2 of them, and it's going to be a starting bid of 15. The first one is a gorgeous green. It's like a dove.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful. Beautiful with the wings. Wow. There is your base. It's beautifully done. The wings are tooled out. The tail does have the tooling. It's squared off. So I don't think that if these are Murano, they were not done by the exact same furnace, because there's a little bit of differences in how this bird was made from the other one. The beak's all intact, the little impressed eyes. It's just gorgeous. Now it does kind of glow green, but I believe that's a kickback of the green that's in the bird. So it's not, it doesn't have any like uranium or manganese. The green bird is 6 inches wide.
Yes.
Bye, Jessica. So 6 inches tall and 5 wide. So it's a beautiful bird. So that's your first choice. Well put together. Like I said, no problems with that. Here's your second bird. And this one makes me lean even further towards Murano because of the Sommerso style. It does have the blue in there. It kind of runs, and this does have a faint green glow. Same style of base as this one, but you can tell, see, the tail is just a little bit different. It's not quite as wide, no wings, but very similar. And I'm trying to see if you're not going to show, are you? There you go. There's a little bit of the green. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. This one just doesn't have wings. This is your second choice. So you could say green or blue. And then this one's also 6 inches tall, but it's 4 3/4 wide. So they're beautiful. They're well done. They're not huge pieces. Because let me tell you, I've had the huge pheasant Murano pieces.
All right.
But because I didn't identify a furnace and really, I mean, I didn't deep dive on these. I could have. I'm saying Murano style. But they are beautiful. I grabbed them up in a minute. Not even really thinking too much about Murano because I wasn't sure of the base. But I always liked glass birds. But the base did kind of hint at it. Because there's just so many different styles now of bases. So it is a starting bid of 15 for your choice. You could have either green or blue.
Gorgeous.
Chirp, 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 chirp. Let's see.
Yeah.
We will pass on to birdies. They were getting hungry anyway. They didn't want me to hold them up anymore. Let's see, that's 2. Number 3. On here, number 3. Now this one intrigued me because the color, the vendor had pink on it. And I told my husband, I said, it doesn't really look like pink to you, does it? I said, it looks orange to me. He says, well, I don't know. It's kind of a weird color, but you know how men are for color. Brown is brown, and there aren't any other shades of brown. It's just brown. So I was like, okay. I said, I'll let everybody else decide what color they think it is. Now, it is flashed. I did find that out. It's going to be a buy it now 15. What color do you think that is?
Oh, that looks orange to me.
It looks kind of pink.
To me, I can see the pink hints in it, but it looks more orange to me than it does pink. You turn it one way, it kind of looks pink. The other way, it kind of looks orange. Now,
Yeah.
I would say a lot of times your flash stuff will glow. This one doesn't really particularly glow. I wouldn't have thought it was flashed because the color was overall really well done on this until I came to the bottom. And there you can see, like, there's some little scratches there that it's missing the color.
Yeah, it's got a clear bottom on it.
There's just scratches right here that I can see as I'm looking through it that are missing the color. Pink Lemonade. That's a good one. I don't know who made this. I don't know the age on it. I did see it suggested that it could be a candy or a powder dish. I think that's rather large for a powder dish, but hey. But I just thought it was beautiful. None of the rounded hobs are broken. There's no chips, cracks, or flea bites. The only issue is, like I said, when I looked through it, and it's hard to show it here on camera, but you can see it. There's little scratches there on the bottom where it's missing some of the flash. It's faint though. So it is a larger dish. It catches the light beautifully. The color is beautiful. Whether you think pink, orange, orange, pink, peachy, it's just really, really pretty. It is 6.5 inches tall. It is 6.25 inches wide. And then the depth inside of the jar is 1.5 inches. But again, no issues with it. Beautiful little ball for the handle there. No chips, no cracks, no flea bites. Just the scraping on the bottom where they may have had it on something and it just scraped off a little bit of the color on the bottom. Like right there, you can see some of the scratches.
I love it.
It's not deep scratches into the glass. It's scratches as in the color came off. There is a number on here, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I think it says C08. It's very hard to see. But I just thought somebody would love it. The color is just, I think it's a very interesting color. So again, it is a buy it now, sorry, a 15. If I misstated and I said starting, but it's a buy it now 15, so you can have it. Have everybody guessing what color it is. This would look like a picnic table though, with the whole like kind of watermelon lemonade theme. All right, seeing no interest though, we will pass on that. And that was my 3.
All right. All right, guys. Let's see what I've got. No, not that yet, because this stuff is sitting on top of it. So we'll start at the bottom and work our way up. I have a beautiful cream and sugar. It's going to start at $16. It is Bavaria. I like how it's kind of shaped like an airplane. You look at it from afar, kind of looks like an airplane.
Oh, it does.
This is beautiful. Got your flowers, gold ring. No gold missing anywhere. And then here is your lidded sugar.
Cute. That's cute.
I love it. There's your lid. bottom on that one. So we have the cream and the sugar.
Beautiful.
Really new condition. They had to have been sitting in a cabinet, never used.
Right?
They're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And not a speck of paint missing on either one. Absolutely beautiful. There's some kids outside
They
screaming.
are really cute.
They're just beautiful. Start of cream and sugar. It's a start of 16. If we have any interest. Okay. Hi, Becky. Welcome in.
Hi, Becky.
So we will pass on that cream and sugar. Next up, I have a book. It is copyright. It is The Life of Christ. And it is copyright 1888. It is old. And there's your copyright. There you go. It what there's your cover page there. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. It is in very good condition for the age. I saw another one that I think was 1899, I think it was. But it looks like all of the pages are here. It is 472 pages. And in the back, somebody has written in pencil. I remember reading Mr. Chivria telling us one time about a little I don't know. I can't read this. I don't know.
It says something about somebody.
It's written in pencil is the hard part. So it has faded with age. It has faded with age. So this was in the Calvary Baptist Church Library. And the last time it was checked out was March 13th of 1963. I had to think what MR would be. It'd be March. So, anyways, it's in great condition for the late 1800s. And if you Google image it, it'll tell you it's from the late 1800s.
My goodness.
So, the late 19th century is what it's from.
Great minds are thinking alike. So,
yeah.
you see what I'm bringing.
So a start of $25 if there's any interest. My husband buys really yummy cookies.
I forgot to type in StreamYard. It was going to come in under your name. And I'm going, wait a minute. How does sister know he makes yummy cookies? He hasn't given her no cookies yet. And then I'm like, duh, that was me.
Good night, Heather. Have a good night.
Good night, Heather. Hi, Thomas.
All right. Hi, Thomas. All right. We're going to pass on the life of Christ. And my third item this round. Oh, I'm going the other direction. Is there you go, Dory. That's right. I have a warming plate. It is from the 1960s. It has a starburst pattern. I don't think this was ever used. I have plugged it in. It does get hot. So it is a small one. You can put your tea kettle on it, your teapot on it. Your coffee pot to keep it warm. I know mine shuts off after 2 hours, and doesn't matter how many times I push the button, it won't stay on. So. But it is, like I said, in almost brand new. I can't tell that it was ever used. It does not have an on-off switch. It does plug in and out to turn off and on. Here's your bottom. LG times 3. That's what it says on the wall, on the bottom. But a nice warming plate. If we have any interest, keep your dishes warm.
Bissell made on time.
They did. Yeah.
That's really cool.
I thought it was cool. I
I
grabbed it as soon as I saw it. So, all right, we'll pass on that. And that was my 3. So we will head right on over to Regina. There we go.
All right. So I grabbed some antique stuff to bring tonight, books wise. So I'm like, okay, well, this one is a starting bid of 15. This is an antique, My Desire by Robert Louis Stevenson, but it's poems. So this is the back cover. Does have a little discoloration from age, like a vinyl cover, but it does have a date in here. It's faded, but it does say December 25th, 1907. So it was given to somebody, but you can't read it anymore. It's
Nice.
faded. But and then someone wrote $1 or something in there. But anyway, so get to the front page. So if you want to see here, this is My Desire, Robert Louis Stevenson, and Ideal Thoughts by Briggs Child Bronte, New York, the Dodge Publishing Company. That's the only reason I know it's that older, because of the date in there. And there's one of the poems. That's the first one in there. And then there's one by Lydia Marie Child.
No, Karen, you didn't miss any orange.
No.
Anyway, and then Lydia Marie Child. One of her poems. I mean, it's not a lot of pictures, but they're just cool poems in there. Edward Howard Griggs. But other than that, I mean, Lowell. There's some great. The wisest man could ask no more of fate than to be simple, modest, manly, true, safe from many honors by the few. I don't know. So, like I said, there's several poems in there. Anybody's interested in that? Like I said, you could, if you wanted to take it apart, you could take it apart. I mean, the pages are in great shape. They're not exactly cut straight, but for 1907, that, like I said, there's some discoloration on the back page there, just from age, from being, left shut. But that is that poem. Like I said, that's the only date that's on there that I could find. It's just that pencil date right there of December 25th of 1907.
Wow.
Yeah, you did miss my little orange item. But anyway, you can see it on the recap if you're still here. If there's any interest in that. It is a starting bid of 15. Just a nice little book, you put it on your coffee table. You like poetry. But I mean, other than that, it's in great shape for its age. Like I said, there is no date. It was stamped in here or copyright or anything like that. So
Right, Doreen?
we'll call that one a new problemo.
Oh, that's
this one. Now this one is even older. It does have a date in it. This is from 1848. It is an antique. It is a hardback book of common prayer and the advent of the sacraments, but it does have issues. So I will show you the front cover comes, unfortunately. So you would have to, if you want to repair it, that I'm not going to try to do. But like I said, here is the book of prayer and the sacraments, and it is in Roman numerals down there, 1848.
Wow.
It's printed Oxford Press. But other than that, it's in great shape. It is a mini book. So other than that, for its age, it's in good condition other than the front cover comes off. So the rest of it is still readable. Psalms of David. This is from the Episcopal Church, I do believe. So there's the Psalms of David. Like I said, but other than, that front cover coming off, so the back cover's, not in the best of shape, but you want the picture? Alrighty.
You went back and looked.
The front cover being off from, as the age of it is,
Yeah.
Prayer. It's really not that bad. I've seen, newer ones in worse shape than that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I lowered the price to $28 if anybody's interested in that. Or if you like to collect. I know I've sold some mini books because people like, the mini books. They like to collect them.
Yeah, they're really neat.
Like I said, unfortunately the cover, it would need to be repaired if you know how to do that. I do not. And I'm keeping it in as a little Ziploc baggie. So, other than that, if there's no interest, that's okay. I'll call that a pass. Then I have one more. And this one is from 1908. And it's called Sweet Violets. And this one, it's a rare one. I could not find this one anywhere.
Wow.
So, but it's got some beautiful pictures in it of the lithograph company. It does have a little, wear right there on the binding. But other than that, it's still intact and it is dated. I can get it open.
Some people call it orange, Sharon. Some people called it pink.
Yeah. But so here is Sweet Violets. And there is a date in here.
Beautiful.
Behringer Publishing Company. But it's got some beautiful, beautiful pictures in it. Like I said, I couldn't find this one anywhere. All right. Here it is, the date. There's your date. Right there. Copyright 1908 by the Berger Publishing Company. This one has got some beautiful, beautiful pictures in it. Artwork. So there's a poem by Thackeray, Byron, L.E.L., whoever L.E.L. is, Tennyson, Goethe, Tiny.
Oh, wow.
Snippets in there. that page. I mean, it's just some beautiful artwork in here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I when I was researching this, when I first found it, because it's been sitting in my booth for a while, so I decided to pull it out, see if anybody was interested here. I could not find this one anywhere.
For being well over 100 years old, the colors
Right.
are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just, poems about violets, then Louisa Twomley, where under the hedge, all safe and warm, sheltered from boisterous winds and storm, we violets lie with each small eye closely shut while the cold goes by. You like poems? There's some daffodils, little birdies, just a cute little book. And that's the last one. If there's no interest, like I said, I could not find this one anywhere. Usually you at least find, maybe at least one somewhere.
Yeah.
I couldn't find this one anywhere. When I was doing research, even Worth Point didn't have anything. So it's one of those a little bit more rare books that just has not, little rare book that comes to come up. But
yep, great
starting bid of 20. And if you wanted to take it apart and reuse it, more power to you. But it's got some beautiful artwork and flowers and stuff. But there's no interest. That's okay. We'll call it a pass. And that was my 3.
Okie dokie. It's my turn again. Well, yesterday was a bonanza day for candy dishes, apparently, because I found like 2 or 3 of them. This one is, oh gosh, come on, I had my cursor in the right spot. Why are you doing this to me? All right, this one is Indiana glass. Let's see. It's going to be a starting bid of 16. It's gorgeous. Now, when you first look at this, a lot of people will get this confused with Fostoria, because it does have a very similar pattern to the Fostoria. I think is it Century, or is it, no, Fostoria, something else, American or something like that.
Yes.
It is a very light blue, guys. It is showing pretty true to color on camera. Beautiful handle up there on top. No chips, cracks, or flea bites in this lid. It does have the kind of sawtoothed lid. And then here's your bottom. Again, another excellent condition piece. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites at all. Wait a minute. Now I'm lying, because I did just find a little bit of a... See, I find the flaws. There's a little bit of a chippy here. So, yeah, there is an issue with this one. But other than that, it's in perfect condition. Other than the one flaw. Let me see if there shouldn't be. There's no matching chip on the inside of the lid, so it's only on here. So I don't know if they dinged it with something else. And I don't know if you can even really see it. It is very hard to see. The only reason I found it is because I felt it. But this does this does set together beautifully. These were made from the 60s to the 80s. All right, 6 inches in height, 6.5 inches in width, and the depth is probably about 2 inches. But other than the one chip on the side of the bowl, it's in great condition. Of course, you can't see it.
Beautiful. I love the color.
Yeah, I wasn't sure it was going to be Indiana. Somebody had it. They had it as a different imperial glass or something. I'm like, I know that's not. It's not marked. So I did research it, and it's like, it's Indiana. I think they call this the Colony or Whitehall pattern.
Whitehall. That's what it is. Whitehall. Yeah. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
I had those glasses in the 80s.
Yeah, you'd find them more often in the green.
I think I have blue ones.
Because I know I've seen them in green like a bajillion times. Excuse me. But seeing no interest, we'll pass on that one. I think you guys will really like the next one because the next one's unusual. I have never seen one in this shape before. It's super cool. This one doesn't have any issues, but I'll show you what somebody might think is an issue on it. Now, this one is imperial glass. Okay, get in the right spot. All right, imperial glass. And I'm just going to put that it's a covered dish because you could use this for whatever you want to use it. It's a starting bid of 25. When you see the lid, you're going to know probably what the shape of it is. Terry says she will find an issue. No, actually, this one I looked over really, really well. So there is a pattern to it.
That is cool.
Made in the 1950s. It is cobalt. And here's the bottom. This is what somebody might think is an issue, that it's a scratch. It's not. There are mold marks in there from when they took it out of the mold. But depending on how you look at them, so you'd go, hey, wait a minute, Uni, you sold me something that's cracked. It's not. It's just mold marks. This is beautiful, though, guys.
That's
It has a lot of detail to it. Even the little handle there, that would be for your iron. You could use this as a butter dish. You could use it as a candy dish. You could use it however you please. I've seen this in salt and peppers. I've seen this in other items, but never in like a butter or a covered or candy dish. And in the cobalt, no less. So this is a true cobalt. This isn't the repop cobalt. And it is marked. Where is it marked? It should be inside. Yes. Where you see the mold marks, it does have, come on, let's point it out. There it is. Put your finger next to it. There's the IG, Imperial Glass.
I agree, Thomas. It's very different.
Yes, it's very unique. Hi, Hippie. So everything is intact in it. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. Like I said, there are the mold marks on the inside, but otherwise in beautiful condition. It is, let's see. It measures 9 inches in length. And then in width, it is about 5 3/4. And in height, it is about 4 1/2. Oh, Christy Bean, hi. We were talking about you just the other day to the booth. I'm like, I haven't seen it in a while.
About that.
Yay.
Hi, hippie cheek.
I was wondering, Christy Bean.
We
Christy,
hadn't seen you in a while.
She's actually seen me in the flesh and in all my goofiness, my scatterbrained goofiness.
Yeah, me too. It's a thrill a minute. I'm just kidding. I love
All right,
you.
guys. If there is no interest, we will pass on that one, but it's a gorgeous piece, guys. So keep it in mind. If you like cobalt blue, this is a piece for you. If you like uniqueness, it's a piece for you.
Mm-hmm.
My third item, guys, this one, you're going to have to bear with me because there's a lot to show with this. It is a big piece. It's not glass, guys. You're going to freak out. I'm going to explain it all to you. It's going to be a buy it now of $35. Now, see, it's this big box, right? First, let me point out, I believe somebody painted the lid because you can see very faintly under here, it says Chris. Somebody kind of like marked their name into it. Here's the bottom. This is the bottom drawer. And you have got all of these beautiful, I don't know, crayons, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are there in that drawer. Then you've got top, and this drawer does have a little bit of an issue. You kind of have to move it around a little bit to get it in back in to set it in. But here's all the rest of it, and I forget what. I think these are the chalks. Yeah, they've got all of the. Whoa, come back. It's got all of the chalks in there. It's got all of the paints in there. It's got the brushes. It's got, I don't know what all this other stuff is. The only thing that this is missing is one of the pencils. Now, some of the pencils were used. You can see that they, they have a little use on them. So this one is Art 101.
There we go.
Yeah, it says Art 101 on the things. Christy says, I'll pick it up from the booth. Thank you, Christy. I didn't know if it would go or not. I think this is awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, it was awesome. Just let me know, Christy, when, I can take it down there and leave it with Troy or the front, and we can get it taken care of that way.
All right. Congratulations.
Christy's like, I don't get no shipping. I don't get no shipping.
Right.
Thank you, Christy.
My first item I have. Y'all like this so much the other night. I got something different. I have a white vintage handkerchief with gold tone embroidery. It has a beautiful 70s style filigree gold tone brooch. And then to go with it, you will get a pair. I don't want to clank them together. A beautiful pair of matching little vases. Let me turn them all the way around. There's no chips, no cracks.
They have the sparklies to them, don't they?
Uh-huh. That's what.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's got all kinds of copper throughout. Yeah, they are shaped kind of like little bowling pins.
Wow.
And you get this one has all the chimes in it too. Okay. They are 5 inches tall. And they're about 3 inches in diameter, 2.5 inches in diameter, something like that. So you will get both of these vases to go with the brooch and handkerchief. And it's going to start at $20 if there's any interest. You get all 4 pieces. So the vintage handkerchief, the vintage brooch, and the 2 vases.
All of that together?
Yep.
Wow.
You will get all of it together.
Wow. What a deal, guys. Glass
that is
jewelry
cool.
and a hanky.
So, all right. Seeing no interest, we're going to put that to the side. Next up, I have a 1921 copy of American Magazine. It's going to start at $14. It is from nope. Yep, that was it. February. Come on. February 1921. So here is your cover. The only damage is down here in the corner. They tore off the corner of the address label. Oh, but there is your cover. Here is your back. Has all the pages. And for Dodge Brothers. No pictures, just words. Here's a Whitman sampler ad from 1921. Look at that. If you ever wanted to know what magazines looked like back in the day, here you go. It's in full. It's really quite cool. Really quite cool. It is 204 pages. 204 pages. So $14. But seeing no interest, we're going to pass on that. Now, next up is something that Uni, my dear sweet sister Stephanie, talked me into putting up. I started, it's choice. I start at $10. These are full paintings. They are 20 inches long, about 16 inches tall. Choice number 1 is a city over the river. It's terrible.
It is not.
Choice.
That's not terrible. That's really nice.
That is choice number 1. Thank you, guys.
An Angela Isaac original.
This is choice number 2.
Where else are you going to get a night sky with a flag?
Yeah. Okay. Choice number 3.
Beautiful beach scene.
I like that one. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And your 4th choice
The tropical beach.
There we go.
And she'll sign the back of them. I'll make her do it.
Yeah. So we have.
I forgot to pin it. Karen says she'll take number 4.
This one. Oh my heaven. Thank you, Karen.
I'm going to call that one tropical.
Okay. Well, thank you, Karen.
I got to count it down first.
Yeah, we can say buy it now, $10. There we go.
Okay, we'll do bite now then. Okay. Which one, Karen, would you like?
This one. That's number 4.
She wants both.
This one too.
It's really, really pretty. Those are very nice. You did a great job.
Oh, well, thank you. I hung up the one I did last weekend. It's in my kitchen. Okay. Well, then I have the flag over the earth. Thank you, Dory. Or I have the cityscape over the river.
God, it could almost be Little Rock. Carol says, I'll take the flag.
Oh, thank you, Carol. Congratulations. And welcome in. Thank you. Finally, it's supposed to be the Tulsa cityscape, but I really stink at square. I stink at straight lines. I really do. I really do stink at square lines. So, all right, we're going to pass on the July cityscape. That is what Tulsa looks like in July. It looks like it's melting. Just so you know.
It just made me think of Little Rock because by the river and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, guys. I really do appreciate it. And that was my 3. So we can head back on over to Regina.
All righty. So I'm going to bring the funny, I guess. Say the funny. But this is just a choice. They're just $2 each. So you can either get emoji stickers. I do have 8 available. So there's 6 stickers in each one. So, you can be angry or, you can be a poopy. But there's 6 stickers in each one. Their overall dimensions 4 inches. So, or, I have, like a kitty cat. You could be, an angry person, or you can be a happy person, I do have, so you got those. Or if you want, you can show your true, identity if you want. So you could put auto, or you could just put a, sticker. So this is an auto icon nameplate with attitude. So you could stick it to your car window, or, if someone pisses you off, you can stick it to theirs. If you want to, like I said, it does stick nameplate with an attitude. It does tell you on the back how to put it on there. It's from Pittsburgh, Ohio, So you can put it on there. Yeah, whatever, but yeah, I just covered that up so we don't, nobody get in no trouble, But yeah, it is, the full word is there. So if you want to show your attitude, which I'm thinking about putting on my car, but we all can be if we want to be. They're all the same. I do have of these, I have 8 available. So they're just $2 each. So if you want, please sign the flag. Oh, Carol wants you to sign it away. So if you want to, show your attitude, say, yes, I can be. There you go. You can just put auto, or if you want an emoji set of 6-pack of emoji stickers, like I said, they could, it's a variety, you could have the cat or not, And I'll show the same on the back, but like I said, they're just 6 different emoji stickers in there. So
poop. I vote for the poop.
Yeah, I was showing that. Yep, don't be a poopy, or don't be, or you could be the be poopy, be the,
Yep.
Whichever you want to be,
Oh, that would have been my other favorite one.
Right?
Smiley poop,
Yeah.
You know, be a poopy head, or you could be the whichever you want to be. If you're interested, just let me know. All right, and if not, it's okay. They will. They'll be here. So, I know I did some of that right. I know I did spell apothecary right. Whatever. But this is just a pink apothecary vase jar, whatever you want to call it. It's not got any makes. It's pink. But like I said, there is some of the pink that has on the inside. That's on the inside. So I don't know if they just didn't get it, completely. But it's not all the way through. There's no signatures. It's $6. If anybody's interested in that, turn it to the back. You won't ever see it. Just a cute little jar. I don't think it had a stopper in it because it doesn't feel like it had one. So it's just a little vase jar. Hello. Whoop, come back here. Saved it. Like I said, that's on the inside. So I don't know if it just somebody stuck something in there and it rubbed or whatever.
It's a very nice color.
It's cute. Not very big. Excuse me. I thought, well, if anybody's looking for a pink jar, it's just got a number 2 on the bottom. All it's got is a 2. So I don't know.
All it was doing was chasing after her marbles that are running around down there.
Yeah.
I'll capture them for her.
But if there's no interest, it's okay because I'm like, I don't know. Cute little pink jar. And I got another mid-century modern little set of items. This is just a little set of 4 mini Japan bud vases, or toothpick holders or match holders. They come up as everything.
Oh,
Turn around
really?
here. So, yeah, turn around here. What are y'all doing? There we go. So these are little boots with little what do you want to call them?
I saw some of those yesterday. They are adorable in person, guys.
So I got one with a little blue on there, a little cherub, or just a little baby, or whatever you call it. So both the boots are just a little bit different, but they're the same. Look, have the no Japan on the bottom, but most of them are all coming up as Japan,
Right.
which I'm sure there's no chips, no cracks on them. So I have those, and then I have this little one with swans or ducks, whatever you want to call them. That one does say made in Japan on the bottom. So they come up with, toothpick holders, little bud vases, or whatever you want to call it. I said they're just little. I seen one like this, and they were asking like $12 for it. But
Right. And you
then
get all 4.
Yeah, all 4. And then you get this one.
Oh, that's
It's
pretty.
a little transferware, and it does say Japan on the bottom. So it's just a little bitty vase also. So you could do whatever. So I'm sure that's transferware. But you get that one, these 2, and then you get
These are so
the 2
cute.
with the boots and the little baby starting bit of 8.
Those are adorable.
They are.
Like I said, they said they come up as toothpick holders, match holders, whatever, I know they're older. Sure, they probably had stickers on them at one point. There's the Japan. There it is. Found it.
Thomas is in it.
And then this one's got Japan.
Karen's in it. 9.
Yeah, there's Japan embossed in them. Like I said, get those 2. And then these 2. There we go. All 4 together.
Thomas is out to Karen.
Alrighty, if Karen is there, we can call this down to Karen.
Oh,
And I hope to see an assemblage or something with,
Going once, going twice,
an assemblage is coming your way.
and sold to
All right.
Karen.
Thank you, Karen. Appreciate you. Thank you, Thomas, also for your bid. And those were my 3. Thank you.
I got it, sis.
Oh, okay. You got it.
I already had it half typed out from earlier. Maureen, my husband said I needed to taunt you. There's his
Oh,
looky there.
cookie. Of course, these are the kind of, they would fake you out cookies. Not only are they chocolate chip, they have raisins in them too. I know some people don't like that, but I'm one of those weird people that I do like raisins and chocolate chips and stuff. So I figure if I'm going to raise my blood sugar, I'm going to do it the right way.
There you go.
Alrighty, I have another couple of the Kokeshi style dolls. They are also these ones will be a choice. Starting bid of $12. Now the first one I'm going to show you does have some issues on the face. You can see, I don't know if maybe they sloshed some paint around, something that they did, but there are little marks on the face. And then there, I didn't want to wipe this down or clean it or anything because I don't know if they sealed the paint or anything, but there are little places where you can see, missing paint or little schmooges. It is on wood. Otherwise beautiful. I love the flowers on this one. I love the little sash. And these are the ones that they had described, the vendor had described as Korean. I don't know whether that's true or not. Here's the second one. Face-wise, she's in a lot better condition. There is a little mark right here by the mouth. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. It's just right there. There are some other little schmoozy here, like they got knocked into each other. That sounded horrible. Sorry. But otherwise beautiful with the little hat.
Naughty girls.
Yeah, they're naughty girls. They were getting knocked up together. Oh, no. Knocked into each other. Hey, who knows? Maybe they had a little too much soju or something and yeah.
There you go.
There you go, Carol. You feel me. I just thought these were really lovely. These and the other two smaller ones, it was amazing. I just happened to look down at this cubby way down at the bottom in their booth. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I kind of spotted one of the smaller ones. I was like, what's that? So I start pulling them out. And then way far in the back, I reach my hand back there again. And here's these bigger ones. So I just and my husband's like, why are you getting those? And I said, because there's something. I know there's something. I just don't know what something. Okay, these are 9 3/4 inches in height and about 3 1/4 inches in width at their widest. They're really well done. Like I said, they don't look commercially made to me. They look handmade. No markings to tell me who made them, where they came from. But it is a choice. You could have red or white, or you could have both. As a matter of fact, if you take both, I will do 20 on both of them instead of 24 because of the issues on her face. But I thought they were lovely. See, they're about
$12, both for $20.
And they just have beautiful colors. The detail on it is beautiful. Whoever painted them did a really good job.
They are gorgeous.
I wish I could paint that well on something like this. I would do all kinds of different dolls. And this red is a very it's a light orangey red. It's got some fading to it, I think.
Beautiful.
Oh,
those
right.
are really cool.
See,
I already have
Norton,
$1 million.
we will pass on them. We will set them to the side. I was going to count this as my 2 because I showed the cookies and I go, wait a minute, I showed something. And I'm like, oh, wait, the cookies weren't for sale. All right. This one I have another hobbyist piece. Hold on, I need to take off this little string.
I bet you'd have a pretty good auction going if they were.
Right. Hubby does make good cookies and from scratch. Okay, this one is a cowgirl bank. I am not sure of the age on it, but it's going to be a starting bid of $8. It does have its original stopper down there. I'm not going to take it out because I would play heck getting it back in. The reason
look,
I believe she's a hobbyist piece is because the blue comes up onto her fingers. There are little bits of missing paint down around on her boots. This is the bottom. You can see that, you know, it did set on something and the paint kind of sloshed over. That's another reason I think hobbyist piece. But she's just adorable. She does scream, you know, kind of the 1950s kind of style. Yeah, there you go. Cowgirl to a cowgirl. But she's beautifully done. She's beautifully painted. A little bit of dirty on her face. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, like right here on her cheeks and whatnot. But I thought she was just an adorable thing, maybe for a little girl's room.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to use it as a bank. And to my knowledge, it looks super clean on the inside. It doesn't look like it was ever used. It is 6.5 inches tall. And at its widest, it is 4¼ inches wide. But I've been finding a lot of banks lately. And so I think they're super cool. Just nostalgic, you know. I remember as a kid, we were given banks, piggy banks, whatever, and told to save up all our pennies. And it was a big deal going to the store and being able to get a bunch of pieces of candy for 25 cents and gum, you know. You walked out of the little store there thinking you had hit the mother lode back in the day.
Can't do that no more.
Yeah, you can't do it no more.
No.
Oh, every now and then you'll happen upon places that still sell the penny candy, but not very often. So it was a big deal, you know. You get a quarter because we'd go to like is it the American Legion? They would do bingo and they'd pay me a quarter after the bingo to pick up all of the bingo cards. And so I'd take my quarter all happy the next day and go and buy me some candy. All right, starting bid of $8 for the Cowgirl Bank, if anybody's
right,
interested.
those were the days.
Sure were. But seeing no interest, we will pass on to Cowgirl. I'll set it to the side. And my next one, this is an interesting piece. Hubby's like, whoa, what is this? I said, I don't know. It's art glass. It's a vase. I'm going to do a starting bid of 15. It's got a lot of interest in it, guys. It is more of like a yellowy amber. It's kind of showing orange here, but it's really, so you can see it's more yellow amber. It has a lot of bubbles in it, and that is intentional. It was meant to be done that way. Ground out pontil on it. Hi, Bev. But a beautiful flower on top.
That's gorgeous.
All the bubbles in it almost make you think that it does have like the aventurine in it or something like that that would make it sparkle, but it's all bubbles. And I just thought it was very interesting, you know, being a vase and then coming up to a flower. You could probably get 2 or 3 stems in there depending on the type of flower.
Hi, Bev.
But I thought it was beautiful. That's why I grabbed it up. Hubby says, oh, could this be recycled glass? I said, it could be, but all these bubbles are really deliberate. They're beyond Bulicante, guys. Beyond that. I mean, there is a lot of bubbles in this. It is 8 inches tall. The little opening there at the top is about 1 inch wide. So, yeah, depending on the flower, you wouldn't get very many stems in there, but you'd get a few. Across the bottom, it's 3.5. It's just an interesting piece, something different.
Nice.
That one's really cool. I like that one.
It's lovely.
I like all the bubbles in it. There's just a lot of interest going on in it when you look at it. You could get fairy lights down in there and light this up, make a little lamp out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You could even stand it up on this side with the flower and have it with the big booty side up, the big booty. Or you could probably lay it down and even show it like that and have something coming out of it. Starting bid of 15 if there is any interest. See here again, it's looking like it's orange.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing no interest, I'm gonna go eat me a cookie. We'll pass. And that was my 3 guys. Thank you.
All right. Sorry, I was finishing my
okay.
cookie. My hubby brought me a cookie. I have, again, this is a 3-piece set, and you'll get all 3 pieces. I have this beautiful handkerchief and brooch. Has a rollover safety clasp. It is silver tone. It is beautiful. There is no markings on it. There's no markings on the brooch. And there's your safety clasp there.
That's beautiful.
It is beautiful. The brooch, it's got weight to it. This brooch has weight to it. It's a 2-inch diameter. And then to go with this beautiful brooch and handkerchief, you're going to get a beautiful piece of pilgrim glass. Or not pilgrim glass.
Penny.
No. This is not.
Oh, it's not the right one, huh?
Mm-mm. So let me change it. Let me get you the right one. This one's less. I didn't even notice I wasn't even holding up the right one. I wasn't. Y'all didn't even say nothing. This one's only
the right one.
This one's 22. And with it, you're going to get, I don't even have it up there. It's a piece of pilgrim glass. It is beautiful. It is a
Cranberry.
yeah, I'm trying to think of the pattern. Let me see. I still have. I don't know how I messed this up, but I did. It is. No, I didn't. I don't remember the pattern now. It is a pilgrim centerpiece bowl in cranberry. I don't remember. But there are no chips, no cracks. I don't know how I got sidetracked on my notes. But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous. And it goes very well with the brooch and handkerchief.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that. Look at that. It wants to turn in my hand. Look how well that matches
Mm-hmm.
that.
So all three pieces for 22, guys. That's fabulous.
Yep. All three for 22. If we have any interest in the bowl, is 3.5 inches tall, and it is 4.5 inches in diameter. So 22. If there's any interest, thank you, Mom. Otherwise, we're gonna pass,
Okay.
and that's not gonna help me. I have, for a start of $5, I have a 1975 Baptist hymnal. I'm going to start at $5. Here we go.
Boy, do I remember those.
Yep, 1975 edition. No missing pages, in perfect condition. It is 575 pages. The only thing wrong with it, it has a little bit of black there, and it has some black there.
You got schmoozed.
It got smooshed, and it does not come off at all. So, but a start of $5. If anybody is interested in the hymnal. Probably sang every song in this book. If not, we're going to pass on that. Who needs a little pink? I have a bird. Bird, bird, bird. Birdie is the word.
The word.
It's going to start at $6. And it's a little pink bird. And he has a gold eye, a gold beak, and another gold eye. There's no chips, no cracks. He is in beautiful condition. The gold is pristine. It's sat on the shelf its whole life because it's dab near perfect. Look at that.
That is cute. Tweet, tweet.
It is cute. A little parrot.
I can't believe there aren't any parrot heads out there that aren't just already singing Wasting Away in Margaritaville.
Don't get me started. It's 8.5 inches tall. I think it's fantastic. It's a beautiful color.
Although I would be more likely to sing Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Yeah. Anybody? More along the lines of changes in latitude.
Yep. Living on sponge cake. Yep.
All right, we're gonna pass on the parrot. And that was my 3. That was my 3.
3-3.
Yeah. So we will go back to Regina. Thank you,
All
guys. Oh, look at her peep.
Peepees.
Paster. They had to come out. Come on. Just for fun. Have to have some fun. Teacher's coming, Angie's oddities. I was on with Angie and Tooch last night. We both put it on. We were like, man. Tooch is like, what are you doing? Shaking them at each other. It's too funny. Anyway, I just saw them when I went to the store. I'm like, oh, headband, gotta have it. Anyway, these are Manhattan candle lights. It's called Moonlight Votives. They're a 4-inch candle holder instead of 2. They're new in their box. So you don't have to use them as a, votive candle holder anyway. So they're just to buy it now for $6. They're really, really pretty. Like I said, they've never been used. The box has got some scribbling in it. They still got their papers on them. So they're not crystal. They're just glass, but it says, crystal clear. That's what it says on there. Made in Indonesia, crystal clear. But they're really, really pretty. But you could use different, the 3 different size candles on there. If you wanted to, you don't have to use just a taper candle. You could put a votive or whatever, but they're just really pretty. I'm sure. And they do say Bali on the bottom.
Right. Karen can put something in it.
Anyway, so you get the set of 2. They both say the same thing. Like I said, there's some scribbling on the box. Yeah, that's the way it came. But so they've never been used. You get them in their box. So they're just pretty. They both say Bali on the bottom. Like I said, they're really pretty. I mean, I think they would show really some great light if, through them, whatever pattern you want to call that. Like I said, if anybody's interested, they're $6. They come in their box. And it's called Moonlight is the pattern, I guess you could say. A 4-inch set of 2.
Cool. New in the box.
Yeah, new in the box. Other than the scribbling on there, I don't know who wrote what on it. Just the way it was. But if there's no interest, that's okay.
You could rebox
No,
for a gift.
someone with you and your dog, you and your cat, you want a romantic dinner, by candlelight, or you and your spouse, or you and your significant other, if you wanted to have a special set of candles.
There you go.
Do
That's
it.
the
You and your bunnies, you and your little bunnies can do it.
The fluffy
Well, something,
kitty
something.
fancy feast by candlelight.
Right, might as well. Might as well just have it. Okay, so I have some photo frames. If anybody's looking for any photo frames, your choice. They're $3 each. No matter what size they are, they're just $3 each. So you can claim them by the letter. So this is A. It's just a cute little metal frame, probably like a 2x3 picture or whatever. It is metal. Yeah. Just got some little hearts on it. So if you need to put a picture on of your cat, your dog, your spouse, your grandkids, or whoever on your desk or work, you got a nice little frame. You could do it.
Very
Buzz
nice.
is free. Then I have B. Oh, get back in there. This one is a ceramic with just little roses on it. And this one is vintage, says made in Taiwan on the back. ROC. So if you're interested in that one, that is, like, that's B. Then I have C, which is just a little leather bound. And that one holds a 3.5 by 5. Yeah, 3.5 by 5 picture in there. And that's just a leather bound one. There's your back. If anybody's looking for some frames, I have some. Then I have a vintage metal one. That's just what was in there. That one is D. So this one will either sit on a desk or hang this way or this way, or you can hang it. So it's a vintage metal one.
I remember those.
4x6. And then this one's really pretty. It's another 4, like a 4x6, and this one is E.
Oh,
So
pretty.
it's just, it's just got the metal flowers on there, 4x6 picture in there. And that one also, I couldn't get that off of there, so someone put their name on it, and it'll sit on a desk, or you can hang it. So that one is E. These are just $3 each. And then this one is F. It's never been used. It says grandkids on it. So that one is F. Just says grandkids on it. It's metal frame. That one is. So I've got one to put there, and that one holds a 6x4 picture. So if you want to, grandkids, or a present, or Mother's Day, or Father's, but you know. And then this is G, and I do have two of these that are like with this style frame. So that's it's plastic, but so it'll hold two 4x6 pictures. So that one is G. I have two of those, like that one, and this one measures 14 inches by 7 inches total there. So if someone has hung it, but it'll go this way, or it will go this way. If you wanted to switch it up and hang it, either way. And then I have, this one is H, and it's a little bit different style than, as far as around, but it also measures the 14 by 7. And that one's got those kind of hangers, so it'll go either way.
Those
That
are
way,
cool.
the back of that one. So like I said, they're just a little bit different as far as what they look like around, and two 4x7 frames. So if anybody's interested, that one is H. I just have the one of this one. G, I have two. And I have the grandkids one, that's F. And E is that one. The flowers around that frame. Said, I know somebody I'd sold it in the ephemera a lot, and it had one little bitty picture frame in it. Somebody's like, sell that separate. I'm like, it's with the lot. So then I found all these. So I'm like, well, if somebody's looking for some frames,
There you
some vintage
go.
frames or something, that's D. C is the little leather bound one, and it will hang, or you could, put it on your desk. So it'll hang, or you can put it on your desk. And then B is a little ceramic one. Flowers on it, very 80s, or got the little beady metal one. So they're just $3 each. So if anybody's interested in those, I put them in the, I did. So if you are, just let me know, like I said, or if you want to make me an offer on all of them, I would do an offer. So if anybody's interested on that. And then my last item, I believe for this sale tonight, right? These are just adorable. I found them and I thought, ooh, I gotta bring these. So my showstopper for tonight. They are $24. Way down here. And these are just little sake cups, but they are gorgeous. So they have, that's on the inside, and then they've got the blue little scene on the outside. There's a set of 5. It does say made in Japan on the bottom. I just thought the inside was absolutely gorgeous. Look, it's Mount Fuji, and then whatever the rest of it is. The sun. Sure. Beautiful. The tree up there, and they're all the same. So there's another one. There's no chips, no cracks, no loss of any paint I saw on them. I did not find a sake, the vase or jar or whatever, that comes in that. There's the next one. But when I did look these up, like I said, there's a lot of them going for a, pretty good price.
Mm-hmm.
Probably double at least. Almost double that. In the same style. I didn't find this exact ones, but in the same style.
Imagine all the work it took to make those.
Right. Yeah. All that gold color, and because it is textured too. So it's got texture to it. I don't know if there you can kind of see that in there. And here's the last one. Same thing.
Yeah, they almost look enameled.
Yeah, almost, but it's not. I got that. It's got texture to it. So village, the scene, Fuji again. They're all made in Japan, so I don't know who made them, but it's the Kutani Ware Sake cup set of 5. And they are a starting bid of 24 if anybody's interested in those. They're just cute. I mean, I got a sake jar, but it doesn't match them at all. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think that goes with it. It's just blue, kind of blue stripes.
Good night, Mom.
Good night. They're really cute. You know, like I said, they're not very big. They are
Oh, just to display them, they're beautiful.
right 2 inches across and then an inch tall.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda. I just thought they were just so beautiful, especially the little scene on the inside. Yeah. I would display them like, sitting up somehow.
They're
Or maybe
so
in one of the coffee tables, you got the glass lid on there or something, because the inside is just absolutely gorgeous.
Yep.
beautiful.
If there's no interest, that's okay. Like I said, it's the blueware. They'll say made in Japan on the bottom, but no maker's marks. Other than that, I don't know who made it. There's no interest, that's okay. We'll pass. They can live on my shelf for a little while longer. And that was not free. Thank you all.
Right. Here we
She's
go.
back with the peeps. Makes me want to get my unicorn hat down and. All right, guys. I have a swung vase.
Uh-oh.
It might be made by Imperial, but I'm not 100%. I looked and looked and looked. The hard thing is this has no pattern on the bottom. It is actually blank on the bottom. So there's no comparison. I mean, I'm sure I could find it if I looked and looked and looked. It is beautiful though, guys. It does have, and yes, it is meant to be like this where there is less carnival or iridization down here at the bottom, or iridescence. Blech. But it's gorgeous. Beautiful oil slick colors. It's in great condition, and it also does glow green. Come on, you little thing here. You can see it glows green really nicely, and even up here at the top, you can see the green there. So it does have some age to it. I'm not 100% sure how old, but it's older. And it is a buy it now of $35, guys. It's gorgeous. There are no chips or cracks on this. There is a mold mark here on the bottom. It does have some ribbing. You can faintly see it behind the glass. In person, you'll be able to see it more than you are here online. But again, beautiful oil slick. Beautiful kind of a smoky color. I don't know really what they'd call this color. Oh, Doreen says, quit describing it. I'll take it.
All right.
That works for me. Yay. Thank you, Doreen.
Congratulations.
Congrats to you. That is gorgeous.
It is. It's a beautiful vase. Okay, let me set you down right here in a safe spot. Stay there, my friend. My next one is an antique. I got these the other day. I've shown this once. This will be the second time I show it. Gosh, how am I going to describe this? It's a two-handled dish. There you go. That's just how I'm going to explain it. It's a starting bid of $18. From the information I was able to find on this, it was either made by Bryce Brothers or Doyle and Company. These were done from the 1890s to the 1900s. So this is an antique. It is very old. It is beautiful. It is the cranberry flash style of glass. Here's your lid. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites up in here. You will see wear right here. where some of the flash is missing and there is a little roughness. So they must have done a little dancing with this or something to get that little bit of roughness. The bowl is gorgeous. No chips, cracks, or flea bites, although you will note that there are some little places where the flash is missing. Some had this described as a two-handled sugar bowl. This would be one heck of a sugar bowl if it's a sugar bowl. Others had it described as a candy dish. I just say it's a two-handled dish. It's gorgeous. And if I remember correctly, this also, yes, does have a green glow to it. Does have the manganese in it. Even up here on the top. I don't know if it shows it, but it does it. All the glass that's not flashed has green. It's just
absolutely gorgeous.
It's in fabulous condition for being, what, 100, 135 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful condition. I was very surprised because I thought I bought this in a lot with other pieces, and the other pieces turned out to be more modern, but this and another piece turned out to be pretty darn old. 6 3/4 inches tall. Width from handle to handle is 7.5. It does have a little weight to it. I'd say about a pound. But gorgeous condition on this. Beautiful star on the bottom as well.
Fabulous.
So it's a star.
I don't know why, but when you put the lid on it, it just makes me think of a clown.
It does kind of. That looks like the hat, and then the eyes, and then the nose, and then you could do the mouth right there. It's that shape, and then these could be the ears. All right. See, no interest. We'll pass on that one. We'll set that to the side. But think about it, guys, because this is a great deal. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay. My last item for this evening before, are we doing a recap or not?
I don't.
Okay.
I'm
just
know.
wondering. Oh, there I went full screening myself again, messing myself up. Sheesh. Well, let's try and spell Fenton right this time. This is a Fenton. Well, I'm not going to put vase. That's not what it is. It's a Fenton basket. I'm going to do a starting bid of 30 on this. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece, guys. It is a beautiful pink, kind of the peachy pink color. Just beautiful.
Wow.
It does have the opalescence. You can see fire through this when you look at it through the light. This was made from about 1986 to 1989. It does have the mark. Hi, Patty Rose. It does have the mark, the F, an F in the oval here.
Hi, Patty.
This pattern is called the Vulcan. Vulcan like Star Trek. I'm trying to do it with my Vulcan pattern. I could do it with this hand, but the other hand is like, no, forget that. My nerves are going, nah. Beautiful ribbing on it. And then look at that base. Is like kind of a snowflake flower. Gorgeousness down there. And then it's got the rope style handle, the twisted handle. There are no chips, cracks, flea bites. Maybe a very slight little rough edge here where they released the handle when they stuck it on. But it's gorgeous, guys. The colors coming across on screen more peachy pink. To me, it is pinker in person. Pinky pink. Beautiful. It is 8 inches tall. from handle to handle, it is 6 1/4. And then on the opposite, it is just over 6 1/4. So it's a beautiful basket, perfect in time for Easter, although, well, we're almost to Easter, so you wouldn't get it in time for Easter. But it would make a beautiful gift. No issues with it, like I said, at all. No micro scratching in it like it's ever been used. Again, these were made from 1986 to 1999, so it is relatively newer, but it does fall into that haha, wink, wink vintage.
Beautiful, beautiful piece.
It is
Yep.
gorgeous.
But seeing no interest, we shall pass. And that was my 3.
All right. Let me see what I got. I'm sitting over here yawning. Oh, it's been a long day today, guys. I have one more set. I have the beautiful purple handkerchief with the cute Avon brooch. So, very pretty. And with it, I have a beautiful Ellie Smith glass teal basket. Fenton produced this for Smith Glass. It is a start of $24. No chips, no cracks, no bites. There's your mark, your S on the bottom there.
That color is gorgeous.
It is beautiful. It looks like about 7 3/4 inches tall. It is 8 3/4 inches front to back. And it is 4 inches from handle to handle. And you get all 3 pieces for $24. Now, if you guys are not interested in all 3 pieces, I would do $10 on the handkerchief and brooch and $14 on the basket. So that's how they're priced. So 10 for this set, 14 for the basket, or 24 for all 3.
It's a great deal. Yeah, you're right, Linda. Great deal.
Those are just absolutely gorgeous.
I thought they were beautiful together.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that brooch is so cute. It's got the little enamel butterfly. It's got a pink rhinestone on this flower and a blue rhinestone on that flower.
Well, and the flowers on that hanky really play off of the basket colors.
Yes. That's what I thought. I thought it was really nice. So, all right. We're going to pass on that set. And because that gets heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Leslie. I have a start of $5. I have a beautiful, the company's called Pasari Indonesia, and the pattern is called Livia, and it's a glass plate bowl. It's a shallow bowl, but it does have a depth to it. But it is absolutely gorgeous. It's got these beautiful roses.
It's really, really pretty. I like it.
Really pretty. It is a 9-inch diameter, and it stands about 1.5 inches tall. Y'all get one of those itches and you just have to take care of it right that second.
Mhm.
Yes.
Can't do anything else till it's gone. But I thought it was really pretty. Now the pattern is on the outside. It is embossed. Very pretty.
You could very much, somebody could do artwork with this and make it kind of like a stained glass. Use the stained glass.
Yeah. Very easily. Yeah, that would be very easy to do. And it would be gorgeous. All right.
It's a great deal at $5, guys.
$5. But if
Oh,
there's
wow.
why is that?
Linda says my son.
Wow, cool. Awesome. So I thought it was really pretty. I didn't care where it was from. I just thought it was beautiful. So I wish I had color to put behind it so you could see a little better.
Mhm.
But it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. So we're going to pass on that. And my final item of the sale is choice. And it's going to start at $14 for your choice. They are both antique. They are both Atterbury glass. They are from the Wickerworks pattern. And I have this beautiful plate in the milk glass. Hi, Roxanne. I ship from Oklahoma. Unimagic ships from Arkansas. And Red Arrow Resale, Regina, she ships from Missouri. Welcome in. Oh, here's your back. Absolutely beautiful plate. This is 9¼ inches in diameter. Okay, so that's your first choice. Then your second choice is the same pattern, but this one is right at 9 inches, and this one is footed. It is footed, so this one does have a collar on it, a base. And this one, it's a little heavier because of the base, but then it is the same pattern. I was thinking you could decoupage something in the middle of them.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah, because in a lot of the pictures I saw, they were hand painted with different designs. So you could definitely either paint on them or decoupage on them. So I just think they're beautiful. Antique glass. Antique glass. You know, I don't know if this maybe was like a butter dish and had a lid that went on top of it. You see how it has a hard ridge.
Yeah.
Hard ridge. Where the plate, well, the plate does too. No, the plate has a hard ridge too. Maybe it didn't.
Oh, then they would make great base plates for a bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, they have hard ridges. So, absolutely beautiful. And it's your choice for a start of $14. Right? Well, seeing no interest, we're going to pass on that. And let me pull this all back up. And are we interested in doing a recap? What do you guys think?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah, I'm up
I
for
have
that.
no problem. Run
No,
real
you're
through.
fine, Roxanne. You are perfectly fine. Okay, well, I'm going to bring Regina up. She's going to show you what items she has left. And then she is going to tell you what sales she's got coming up and when she's going to be invoicing. So here we go.
All right. So I had put my little book back out of the book. I had the Antique My Desire by Robert Louis Stevenson poem booklet. It does have a penciled date in there of December 25th, 1907, right there. So that's the only date that's in there. But like I said, it does have different poems in there. But the first one is by Robert Louis Stevenson, right there. And there's not a whole lot of pictures or of this one, but it's got other poems in there. I was asking $15 for that one. And then I had the 1908 Sweet Violets poem book. It does have a copyright date in there. But it's got different poems from different people about violets. And it's got some beautiful, beautiful lithograph pictures in there. There's one page and there's your copyright date of 1908. It's just got a bunch of different poems in there, different authors, about violets. And that one I was asking $20 for that. I could not find this one anywhere. So when I was researching it, and then I had the antique hardback book of common prayer and the admin of the sacraments. This is dated from 1848. It is a little mini book. But like I said, the front cover has come off. There's your front cover or your title page. And it was according to the use of the United Church of England and Ireland. So, and there's your date in there in Roman numerals. Like I said, the front cover has come off, but other than that, the binding is still really good. Of course, being from 1848, it's got some wear. But like I said, I was asking $28 for that one. And I do keep that in a bag, so it doesn't get any more damage in that. Then I had the little made in Israel Aladdin lamp. That's an incense burner or container. The lid does come off. It's not been used for anything. No incense been burned in it. Just really cute. And I was asking $10 for that one. So if you're interested in that, it does say made in Israel on the bottom. So I was asking $10 for that. And then I had the Russ 7.5 by 5.5 country rooster figurine. I was asking $12 for that. It is hand painted. So if you find others, they are not exactly the same. It has two angels with hearts on the front, on each side on there. There's your sticker on the bottom, by Russ. So it's hand painted. He's got some weight to him. So I'd say he's probably a resin, but the legs and the bottom are metal. So he might have a metal base inside of him. So he's just cute. If you like roosters, want to decorate with that. And I was asking $12 for that one. Then I had the Vintage Taylor A Storm Guide desktop weather station. It is like a mid-century modern. I was asking $14 for that. So you can, you get your humidity, your temperature, to know if it's what kind of storms might be coming. So if you're interested in that, asking 12. All right, Carol, you want that? It is yours. Thank you very much. Write that down. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. And then I had the mid-century modern Hager planter. It's square. It still has its Hager sticker on it. So it's got all kinds of reds and tans and pinks and beiges. But it was never used as a planter. There's your stamp on the bottom. And like I said, it's just got dust, a little bit of dust down inside, but you can tell it's very clean. And I was asking $16 for that one. It would
No,
go
she
with.
won't.
Oh, you want the rooster? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha, Carol. Thank you. No problem. I can change that. No problem. Rooster. All right. Gotcha. Thank you. All right. So the Taylor Storm guy, I was asking 14. I would do it for 12 if anybody's interested. For the Hager planner, I was asking 16 for that. Like I said, it's got a kind of like a sandy tech or look to it. But like I said, I don't remember the measurements. But anyway, I was asking 16 for that. And then I did have a variety of photo frames. If anybody was interested in those, they are $3 each. They were A through H. G, I had 2. That's A. I'll just run through them real quick. That's B. That one is C. This one is D. So it would sit either this way, or hang, because you could do it stand or hang. The metal frame, vintage metal frame. This one was E. And the real pretty flower, same thing on the back, hang or sit, either direction you want to do it. This one is F. There just says grandkids on there, brand new. And then G, this one's 14 by 7. I have 2 of these available. Like I said, they'll hold 2 4 by 6. They go either way, this way or this way. And then this one is H, and it's just slightly different kind of frame, same thing. You know, it would hang either direction. Those are just $3 each. If anybody's interested in those and looking for some frames. Then I had the Manhattan Candlelights Moonlight Votives. These are 4 inches, brand new. They've never been used. I was asking $6 for those. So they're really, really pretty, but you don't have to use just taper candles.
Yeah, that's a
Do other
great.
things, you know. They'll hold a bigger like votives or something like that. Then I had the Pink Apothecary vase jar. But like I said, it does have like on the inside some of the flashing or paint, whatever they did to it has come off, but to turn it around that way. And that one I would do it for 5. If anybody's interested in that. I would do that one for 5. You could just put pink and I would know want that. And then I had the auto signs. Yes, that's what it says. Stick it on your car window. It is a nameplate with attitude. I was asking $3 each for those, right? No, $2. $2. So I have 8 available. You just put auto. I would know what you want. Or you could do the emoji stickers. There's 6. It's a 6-pack emoji stickers. So you could have poopy one on there, or there's 6 different ones in each one. I do have 8 available of those, or the kitty cat, whatever. I have 8 of those. You just put sticker and how many you want. I have plenty of those. And then I had the set of 5 Japanese kutani ware sake cups, and they're gorgeous. I was asking 24 for the set of 5. They all look the same. They've got a little texture to them. They're 2 inches across, 1 inch tall. Then they got the blue scene on the outside, says made in Japan on the bottom. And like I said, I was asking 24 for the set of 5. So they got, Mount Fuji, little trees in there, the sun, whatever you want. And that is my items that I have left. And then sales coming up. This is my last one for this week. I will not have one on Sunday on my channel, but come on Monday. I am on with Janine and Denise's Magical Emporium, and it's me, Angie. We start at 4 p.m. and then that's on Mondays. And then next Tuesday, I will be on Johnny's member auction, a rapid fire round. and that starts at 11:45 or 11:30 Central, 12:30 Eastern. I am the first one up at 11:45 Central Time. So come on and see what I'm going to bring for that. And then Wednesdays, I'm on the Hump Day Auction, which is on Johnny New England Cajun Roots Resellers channel. So I am one of his co-hosts. So come and join us. There's Daisy's Creation D and Josie from Josie's Place that we are the co-host with. Then we have guests. And then next Thursday, I will be on with Ellen's Enchanted Emporium for our Tag Team Thursday. So that's what I got up next week.
All right. Well, you guys, please check out Regina's channel and make sure you are subscribed. So here we go to Stephanie.
Back to me. Oh no. Okay, had to look inside. I've got my Post-it note inside of here. Okay, guys, my first item is the antique Bryce Brothers or Doyle and Company covered dish. It was $18. This is an antique. It was done from the 1890s to about the 1900s. There is a little loss in the flash, and then there is a little loss here up on the top. You can feel some roughness there, but otherwise in fantastic condition. And it does glow manganese, beautifully so. So again, this one was $18. You can claim this one by Ruby. So Ruby. For this one, you can claim it by Basket. This one is the Fenton Vulcan pattern. Peaches and cream is what they call it, but to me it's more pink. This was made 1986, 1999. It is marked on the bottom with the Fenton, the F, and the oval. This is $30 for the beautiful Fenton basket. So this one, again, just claim it by Basket. No clinking. Get over there. Let's see. Next I have... Here we go with the voice, too. This is Indiana Glass, the Whitehall pattern. It's a beautiful blue. This was done from the 1960s to 1980s. It is $16. It does have one issue, which is on the inside of the bowl here. Where are you? Right there. There is a little chippy here on the inside of the bowl. You can feel it more than you can see it. There's no issue with the lid. It is that sawtooth. It's a beautiful piece. And this was $16, so you could claim this by Indiana. What? If I take off running, don't freak out.
Okay.
Let's see. I have a kind of pink orange kind of candy or powder dish. It is flashed glass. It's $15. I am not sure of the age, but it is a beautiful dish. Depending on how you look at it, it's orange or pink orange, pink lemonade. But it is a beautiful dish. The only issue that this dish has is that I'm trying to see if it'll show. Come back here, you paper, you. See the little scratches on there? It's not actual scratches in the glass. It's scratches that where the flashing has come off, probably from where it sat. That's the only issue this has. Otherwise, it's in gorgeous condition. So it is $15 for this beautiful kind of rounded hobnail candy dish. And this one you can say, oh, I don't know. What word should I say for it?
Hobnail.
Hobnail. There you go. Claim it by hobnail if you're interested. have a beautiful hobbyist piece bank. It is a little cowgirl. You could claim this by cowgirl. She does have her original stopper. You can see this is another reason why I think it was hobbyist is all the paint down here. And then her little hand here has got some paint blue on it. But she is a little bank. She is very cute. Somebody took the time to lovingly paint her. So she is $8. So you could claim her by cowgirl for $8. Oh, here we go. I have a beautiful floral vase. This is an art glass vase. It was hand blown. This is the ground out pontal area. It is very, very bubbly, and it was supposed to be like that. So don't let it fool you. I don't believe that this is recycled glass. I believe that they did the bubbles in this. It was all intentional. Beautiful flower on the top of it. It is $15. You couldn't claim it by flower. And it is a beautiful kind of yellow amber color. It looks oranger here at the top, but it is not. It's yellow amber. So flower for $15. I have the large Kokeshi style dolls. This one does have some issues with her face with the paint. Otherwise, they're in really great condition. You can have the red or the white. You can say red doll or white doll. They were $12 each. Beautiful pieces. I believe they're about 9 inches tall.
They are really pretty.
And they are wooden, guys. It's painted wood. Then I have the smaller set, which I wanted to keep together. It's $22 for the pair. They say these are our wedding pair of the Kokeshi style dolls. Again, done on wood. Yeah, wedding pair. So this is the male and this is the female. They're in great condition. The paint's in great condition, very vibrant. Very well done. So $22 for the wedding pair. So you could say wedding. Let's see. No. I have the beautiful cadmium Benton cat head hobnail shoe. There is one issue with this. He's missing an ear. So I had lowered the price. This is now $20. It does glow cadmium beautifully. There's lots of cadmium in it. I didn't know, and I looked him over. I don't know how many times, didn't realize he was missing an ear until tonight. So $20 for him. He's beautiful. And this one, you could claim it by cat head. And then let's see, I think for my last items, they were a choice. I haven't confirmed that they're Murano, so I am saying Murano style birds. It is a choice. $15. You could claim it by green or by blue. They are beautiful. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. The green, of course, has a little bit more width to it because of the wings. Beautiful base. Beautiful kind of submersible style green dove, I guess. And then this one is the blue one. It does glow faintly green when you hit it with the black light. Same style of base. Beautiful, no chips, cracks, or flea bites. So you can say green or blue on this, green bird or blue bird, if you are interested, and they would be $15 each. And those were all my items, I believe. I think I got them all. All right, let's see, my next shows. Well, of course, tomorrow evening, I will be on with my sister, Angela Isaac. We will be on her channel. The guest will be Southern Siren Vintage Gina. The show starts at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Then on Saturday, I will be on Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the brooch hat, and Becky's Vintage and More, alongside Angela Isaac at his sale, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. Sunday, I am off. I'm going to be doing my invoicing. If you guys need anything, please get a hold of me before I invoice you. I really appreciate it when you do. I can answer questions. We can set up, if you need a different date to make a payment on, whatever it is, just please email me, communicate with me, and I'm more than happy to work with you. And after all that, thank you all for being here, and on we go to the sister.
All right. See, and I put Uni's channel link in the chat too. Please make sure you're subscribed to her as well.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Okay. So my first item was a choice of little golden books. They are $4 each or $10 for all three. You have the Story of Easter. That was 2018. We had Baby Animals, which was 19. I don't remember. $1984 for the animals, and then 99 was Grover, the monster at the end of this book. So $4 each or $10 for all. And then I had the 2002's Purpose Driven Life. This is $4, number 3. $4, number 3, in new condition. I have the Bissell warming plate. Okay. I have the 1960s Bissell electric warming tray. This is $12 and it does work. Number 5, $12, number 5. And I don't know that it's ever been used. Number 6 is 1888 copyright Life of Christ. This is $25. Number 6, it is intact, and it is copyright 1888. So this is $25, number 6. Number 7 is the Bavaria Art Deco Cream and Sugar. This is number 7 for $16. Absolutely beautiful. Number 7 for $16. Number 8. Number 8 is the white handkerchief with butterfly brooch. And with it, you get the 2 matching vases. This is number 8. It is $20. It is $20. If you would just like the brooch and handkerchief, this would be $9. And the pair of vases would be $11. You can just put 9 or 11. Or number 8 for the whole thing at $20. I probably made that a lot more confusing than it needed to be.
I had to think about it for a minute.
Number 10 is the 1921 issue, February issue of American Magazine. This is intact. The only damage is here on this corner where they did tear off that corner. This is $14, number 10. Number 11 is this beautiful brooch and handkerchief with a beautiful pilgrim bowl. No chips or cracks on the bowl. If you would like to split them, I would do 10 on the handkerchief and brooch and 12 on the bowl. So number 10, this is $10, this is $12, and this is number 11.
Yay! Welcome in, Jay.
Hi, Jay. Welcome in. And then number 12 is $5. It is the 1975 Baptist hymnal. Somebody buy it before I break out in song. $5, number 12. Number 13 is $6, and it is the pink parrot. Doesn't get more mid-century than a pink parrot. So $6, number 13. Number 14 again is another set. This one is the purple floral handkerchief. And this has an gold tone 1980s Avon brooch called the Garden of Eden. It has enameled butterfly, a pink and blue rhinestone, and a faux pearl. Comes on this gorgeous purple brooch with a scalloped edge. And with it for $24, you get this beautiful Smith basket, Smith glass made by Fenton. Gorgeous teal basket, clear glass handle. It does have your Smith S in the bottom there. You get all three pieces for $24, number 14. If you do want to split them, it would be number 14 for $10 for the handkerchief and brooch, or number 10 for $14 for the beautiful basket. Okay. Then number 15 is Pasari, Indonesia, Olivia glass bowl or plate, whichever you want to call it. Has the gorgeous roses in the bottom. And it is $5, number 15. And then number 16 is your choice, the Antique Atterbury Company milk glass. This one is the footed plate. It is 9 inches in diameter. This is from the 1850s to 1920, I think, or 1910, something like that. So this is the footed plate. You can claim this number 16 for $14 by claiming foot.
Are you claiming number 15?
The Pasari. Yeah, I didn't have anything $15.
Okay.
Yeah. And this one is the matching regular plate. This one is 9 1/4 inches in diameter. This one is number 14 plate. Number 14 foot. Or these are number 16. I'm sorry, for $14. Number 16 for $14.
Something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely beautiful milk glass dishes. And I got that is it. That was all of my items. I have again tomorrow night, Gina Southern Siren Vintage will be here to join us on our Friday night sale. Saturday, again, we're over on Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the brooch hat. We're on his channel. And then Sunday at 1 Eastern, 12 Central, 9 Pacific. On Becky's Vintage and More. I will be on her Sunday sale. So come join us there. And then Monday I'm off. I should have all the invoicing done by the end of the weekend. So be checking your mailboxes for those. If you need it in a rush, please email me and I will put it at the top. That's all I got. So let me bring us all back up. Regina, thank you so much for joining us.
Ladies,
Thank
you are
you for having me on. I totally appreciate it.
You are shining stars, sister and Regina.
How
Shining
about that?
stars.
You all are too.
Stars.
Thank you, Leslie. Guys, please make sure you're checking out Regina's channel and Stephanie's channel.
Yes,
They both do stuff on their channels. Believe it or not, Stephanie does.
Yeah, me. Just a little.
Every now and then.
Once in a while. You guys, thank you so much for being here. We love having you. We love having you.
Thank you for being here.
We hope you have a fantastic night, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Thank you,